Are you aware of the strength you exude, making others regret their past actions? When you cross paths with individuals too embarrassed to face you due to their past actions, it's a testament to your strength. Today, we delve into the theme of shame and embarrassment experienced by those who mistreated you. The first reason they are embarrassed is that they realize their wrongdoing. They finally grasp the magnitude of their actions and the baselessness of their behavior. Visualize this. A coworker who once spread false rumors about you now sits in a team meeting, unable to meet your eyes as the truth they've twisted unravels publicly. This isn't mere discomfort. It's a profound internal reckoning, akin to King David's profound shame when confronted by Nathan the prophet. The prophet's words pierced through his defenses, revealing the depth of his wrongdoing. In that moment, David's facade crumbled, leaving him exposed and repentant. His realization was a powerful reckoning, a mirror reflecting his moral failures. This encounter became a pivotal moment, marking a profound shift in his understanding and humility. They see the chasm between their actions and your integrity, and it burns them with the intensity of a midday sun. Your presence is a mirror reflecting their flaws, and they can no longer hide behind their fabrications. In their minds, your image becomes an unyielding specter, reminding them of their misdeeds every time they see you. Daily life is peppered with these moments of reckoning. Perhaps it's the neighbor who maliciously gossiped about you, now shrinking back when you exchange casual pleasantries over the fence, realizing their baseless words had no effect. Or the friend who betrayed your trust, now stammering through weak apologies at a social gathering, the weight of their actions pressing down like a relentless storm. Their embarrassment is a tempest of guilt and regret, swirling around them with the force of a hurricane. They realize they were wrong to mistreat you, and now every encounter with you is a reminder of their moral failing. They understand the unjustified nature of their actions, and it's a heavy cloak they wear, visible to you and those around them. The profound regret they feel is as if they've been struck by lightning, a sudden, shocking illumination of their own flaws and the pain they caused you. You, in your strength and dignity, stand as an unspoken indictment of their past behavior. Their inability to meet your gaze isn't just about shame. It's about a deep, visceral understanding of their moral lapse. Your strength becomes their torment, your integrity a silent rebuke. This realization of their wrongdoing isn't fleeting. It's a constant, gnawing presence that colors their interactions with you. They can't escape it, just as they can't escape your enduring truth. And in their eyes, you see the full weight of their regret, a burden they must carry as they confront the reality of their actions. The second reason they are embarrassed is that they fear judgment. They tremble at the thought of being scrutinized by you and others who might be aware of their actions. Consider a friend who once betrayed your trust, now avoids social gatherings, their dread palpable as they fear the whispers of judgment from every corner of the room. Your presence is a beacon of integrity, casting an unforgiving light on their flaws. Each encounter with you becomes an arena of silent judgment where their every misstep is magnified. Their fear is a shadow that clings to them, a constant reminder of the moral court they must face in the eyes of those who know the truth. In the daily theater of life, these scenes play out vividly. Think of the colleague who wronged you, now dodging office events, their anxiety a heavy cloud because they fear everyone sees them for what they truly are. Or the neighbor who spread lies, now hurriedly avoiding conversations, their guilt woven into every action. Your presence becomes a relentless spotlight, illuminating their every insecurity and misdeed. Their fear of judgment is not just a fleeting feeling, it's a storm raging within them, tearing at their sense of self. Hera, fearing the judgment of Zeus after her schemes against Heracles were revealed, felt a surge of dread and vulnerability. The exposure of her machinations left her defenses shattered, facing the wrath and disappointment of her powerful husband. Each glance from Zeus was a piercing reminder of her treachery, making her acutely aware of her precarious position. Her once formidable presence now seemed fragile under the weight of her guilt and the prospect of divine retribution. This moment of reckoning was a humbling experience, forever altering her sense of power and control. Your silent, steady strength is a constant reminder of their moral failing, a mirror reflecting their inner turmoil. This fear transforms into a prison, binding them in chains of their own making. They see in you not just a person, but a judge, a jury, a relentless embodiment of the justice they fear. Your integrity becomes their torment, your quiet grace a stark contrast to their past actions. Each interaction with you is a trial they cannot escape, a relentless examination of their character. In their eyes, you are the arbiter of their fate, the silent judge whose verdict is felt in every heartbeat. The fear of your judgment, and that of others who know their actions, becomes an all-consuming fire, burning away their composure. You are their reckoning, the undeniable force that holds them accountable for their deeds, and this realization binds them in a relentless cycle of shame and fear. The third reason they are embarrassed is that they lost your respect. They have come to the painful realization that they have lost your respect, and perhaps that of others as well. This isn't a trivial matter. It's a devastating internal collapse. Consider the family member who undermined you at a family event. And now, during gatherings, they can't even muster the courage to face you. Your presence is a towering monument of dignity, casting an inescapable shadow over their past actions. Each encounter with you becomes a harrowing reminder of the respect they once held and have irretrievably lost. Their shame is not just visible. It's a palpable weight, a relentless pressure that grips them whenever you are near. In the daily theater of life, these moments are stark and vivid. The coworker who once disrespected you now falters in meetings, their confidence shattered as they navigate the office landscape devoid of the respect they once took for granted. The friend who betrayed your trust now hesitates at social functions. The camaraderie that once existed now replaced by a void they cannot fill. Their loss of respect is a thunderous silence that echoes in their mind, a constant, gnawing void. They stand in the ruins of the esteem they once enjoyed. Much like Brutus after the assassination of Julius Caesar, Brutus realized he had lost the respect of the Roman people. His ideals of preserving the Republic crumbled under the weight of public outrage and betrayal. Every Roman's gaze was a stark reminder of the trust he shattered and the chaos he unleashed. The once noble cause he championed now felt like a hollow pretense, leaving him isolated and vilified. This profound loss of respect marked a tragic turning point, sealing his fate and altering his legacy forever. Your steadfastness becomes their torment, your integrity a constant reminder of their moral bankruptcy. This awareness transforms into a prison, binding them in chains of regret and remorse. They see in you not just a person, but a symbol of the respect they have squandered. Your silent, steady gaze is a relentless reminder of their fall from grace. Their every interaction with you is fraught with the tension of this lost respect, a trial they cannot escape. In their eyes, you are the embodiment of the respect they once had and can never regain. The loss of your respect and the respect of others becomes an all-consuming void, swallowing their confidence and composure. You are their reckoning, the undeniable force that highlights their failures, and this realization binds them in an unending cycle of shame and self-reproach. Your presence is a testament to the respect they have lost, an ever-present reminder of their own moral failings. And it is this loss that they find impossible to bear. The fourth reason they are embarrassed is because their true motives are exposed. They feel exposed and vulnerable because their hidden intentions have been laid bare, casting a harsh light on their deceit. Think of the colleague who attempted to sabotage your project, now painfully aware that you knew of their schemes all along, making every future interaction unbearably awkward. Your presence becomes an unrelenting spotlight, revealing the dark corners of their deceitful plans. Each meeting with you becomes a battlefield of awkwardness, where their true intentions stand naked and raw. The exposure isn't just a fleeting discomfort. It's a profound humiliation that seeps into every aspect of their being. In the daily theater of life, these instances of exposure are stark and unavoidable. The neighbor who conspired to undermine your reputation now struggles to maintain eye contact. the weight of their unmasked intentions crushing their spirit. The friend who manipulated situations for their gain now stumbles through conversations, the facade they carefully constructed shattered by your unwavering truth. Their exposure is a storm of vulnerability and shame, a relentless whirlwind that strips them of their pretenses. Loki, in Norse mythology, whose tricks and schemes were eventually laid bare before the gods, found himself stripped of his cunning facade. His once celebrated cleverness now revealed only treachery and deceit, leaving him exposed to the scorn of his divine peers. Each god's glare was a burning indictment of his manipulations, eroding his standing among them. The full weight of his deceitful actions crushed any remnants of respect or trust he once held. This moment of exposure marked the downfall of his reputation, forever altering his place in the Norse pantheon. Your steadfast integrity is their torment, a constant reminder of the duplicity they can no longer hide. This awareness transforms into a prison, binding them in chains of their own making. They see in you not just a person, but a judge, a relentless force that strips away their masks and exposes their true selves. Your silent, steady gaze is a relentless indictment, a mirror reflecting their inner turmoil and deceit. In their eyes, you are the embodiment of truth, the relentless force that unveils their hidden motives. The exposure of their true intentions becomes an all-consuming fire, burning away their composure and confidence. You are their reckoning, the undeniable force that holds them accountable for their deceit, and this realization binds them in an unending cycle of shame and regret. Your presence is a testament to the truth they sought to obscure, an ever-present reminder of their own moral failings, and it is this exposure that they find impossible to bear. The fifth reason they are embarrassed is that they feel regret and remorse. They are haunted by a profound sense of regret and remorse for their actions and the rippling consequences they have caused. Visualize the neighbor who once spread malicious gossip about you, now wilting with remorse every time they see you, fully aware of the unnecessary turmoil they incited. Your presence is a stark reminder of the integrity they failed to uphold, an unyielding mirror reflecting their misdeeds. Each interaction with you becomes a battleground of inner turmoil, where their regret is a relentless specter that they cannot escape. This isn't mere discomfort. It's a deep, gnawing remorse that eats away at their spirit. These moments of remorse are glaringly evident. The colleague who undermined your efforts now finds themselves unable to meet your gaze in meetings, their guilt a palpable weight that drags down their every word. The friend who betrayed your trust now falters in your presence, their regret seeping into every strained conversation. Their remorse is a tempest of sorrow and self-reproach, a relentless storm that batters their conscience. The prodigal son, returning home full of regret and seeking forgiveness, felt the weight of his squandered inheritance and wasted years. Each step back was heavy with the shame of his past decisions, his heart pounding with uncertainty about his father's reception. Upon reaching home, his father's open arms and unconditional love overwhelmed him, contrasting sharply with his own feelings of unworthiness. The son's repentance was met with grace, transforming his regret into a profound lesson in humility and forgiveness. This return marked a powerful moment of reconciliation and renewal, reshaping his understanding of love and redemption. Your steadfastness is their torment, your unwavering integrity, a constant reminder of their moral failures. This awareness transforms into a prison, binding them in chains of their own regret. They see in you not just a person, but a symbol of the consequences of their actions. Your silent, steady gaze is a relentless indictment, a mirror reflecting the depth of their remorse and the weight of their mistakes. In their eyes, you are the embodiment of the justice they crave, but fear they will never receive. The regret and remorse they feel are an all-consuming fire, burning away their composure and leaving them raw and exposed. You are their reckoning, the undeniable force that holds them accountable for their deeds, and this realization binds them in an unending cycle of sorrow and penitence. Your presence is a testament to the integrity they failed to uphold, an ever-present reminder of their own moral failings, and it is this regret that they find impossible to bear. The sixth reason they are embarrassed is because their self-image is shattered. Their self-perception and identity are shaken to the core as they come to terms with the true nature of their behavior. Envision a close friend who belittled you to inflate their own ego, now wrestling with the stark realization that their actions were not only wrong, but deeply harmful. Your presence becomes an unrelenting mirror, reflecting their true selves and the stark contrast between who they believed they were and the reality of their actions. Each encounter with you becomes a piercing reminder of the false image they once clung to, now irreparably shattered. This isn't a mere inconvenience. It is an existential crisis that gnaws at their very sense of self. These moments of reckoning are vivid and inescapable. The colleague who put you down to appear superior now finds themselves unsteady and exposed in meetings, their confidence crumbling as they confront the gap between their self-image and their actions. The family member who undermined you at gatherings now stumbles through interactions, the facade they constructed disintegrating under the weight of their newfound awareness. Their shattered self-image is a tempest of disillusionment and self-reproach, a relentless storm that strips away the layers of their constructed identity. Narcissus, whose self-love led to his downfall, faced a stark realization of the emptiness of his actions. His obsession with his own reflection blinded him to the world around him, isolating him in a prison of vanity. The moment he understood the futility of his self-admiration, a profound sense of despair engulfed him. His once prized beauty became a symbol of his hollow existence, leaving him consumed by regret. This tragic epiphany marked the end of his glory, transforming his life into a cautionary tale of the dangers of excessive self-absorption. Your steadfast presence becomes their torment, a constant reminder of the chasm between their self-perception and reality. This awareness transforms into a prison, binding them in chains of their own disillusionment. They see in you not just a person, but a relentless force that exposes their true nature. Your silent, steady gaze is an unyielding indictment, reflecting the fractured pieces of their identity and the hollowness of their previous self-image. In their eyes, you are the embodiment of the truth they sought to deny, the undeniable force that lays bare their deepest insecurities. The shattering of their self-image becomes an all-consuming void, swallowing their composure and leaving them raw and exposed. You are their reckoning, the undeniable force that holds them accountable for their actions, and this realization binds them in an unending cycle of self-doubt and remorse. Your presence is a testament to the truth they failed to uphold, an ever-present reminder of their own moral failings. And it is this shattered self-image that they find impossible to bear. The seventh reason they are embarrassed is because they missed a lot of opportunities. They now recognize the countless chances they squandered to build a positive and respectful relationship with you. Reflect on a mentor who failed to support you in your time of need, now grappling with the bitter understanding that they missed the profound opportunity to be a positive influence in your life. Your presence becomes a stark reminder of the bridge they failed to build, a constant symbol of the potential relationship they allowed to wither. Each encounter with you becomes a piercing reminder of the opportunities they neglected, the moments of support and guidance they withheld. This isn't just regret. It is a haunting acknowledgement of what could have been, a persistent shadow over their present. In the everyday fabric of life, these missed opportunities are glaringly evident. The colleague who dismissed your ideas now finds themselves sidelined, recognizing the collaborative success they forfeited. The family member who chose indifference over support now sits in uncomfortable silence during gatherings, the bond that could have flourished now a distant dream. Their missed opportunities are a tempest of regret and lost potential, a relentless storm that erodes their sense of accomplishment. King Saul, who missed the opportunity to mentor and support David, ultimately sealed his own tragic fate. His jealousy and insecurity blinded him to David's potential as an ally and successor. Each attempt to undermine David only highlighted Saul's own failings, eroding his authority and support. The growing divide between them left Saul isolated and desperate, overshadowed by David's rising prominence. This failure to embrace and guide David marked the beginning of Saul's downfall, culminating in his tragic end on the battlefield. Your unwavering presence becomes their torment, a constant reminder of the pathways not taken and the respect not earned. This realization transforms into a prison, binding them in chains of their own regret and lost potential. They see in you not just a person, but a relentless force that highlights every missed chance and neglected opportunity. Your silent, steady gaze is an unyielding indictment, reflecting the void where a supportive and respectful relationship could have blossomed. In their eyes, you are the embodiment of the possibilities they let slip away, the undeniable force that illuminates their missed opportunities. This recognition of lost potential becomes an all-consuming fire, burning away their composure and leaving them raw and exposed. You are their reckoning, the undeniable force that holds them accountable for the paths they failed to take, and this realization binds them in an unending cycle of regret and self-reproach. Your presence is a testament to the opportunities they failed to seize, an ever-present reminder of their own shortcomings. And it is this acknowledgement of missed opportunities that they find impossible to bear. When you confront those who shy away from your presence, remember that their embarrassment is a reflection of your strength and the undeniable truth you embody. You've seen the effects of their actions: regret, fear, shame, and lost opportunities. Each encounter you have with them serves as a potent reminder of their failings and your resilience. Think of the colleague who now struggles to speak in meetings, the neighbor who avoids your gaze, or the friend who stammers through apologies. These daily interactions underscore the power you hold, the integrity you maintain, and the opportunities you continue to seize. You have the strength to keep moving forward, to continue growing, and to never let their actions define you. Your journey is a testament to the power of resilience and self-improvement. Every step you take, every challenge you overcome, reinforces your character and fortifies your spirit. I want to leave you with a final message of encouragement. Keep pushing forward. Keep striving for better. Your path is illuminated by the strength and integrity you carry within you. You are a beacon of perseverance and grace. Never underestimate the impact of your presence and the power of your truth. Embrace your journey with all its highs and lows, knowing that you have the power to turn every challenge into a victory. With all my love, stay strong. Your story is one of unwavering strength and indomitable spirit. Farewell, and may your path ahead be filled with light, love, and endless opportunities for growth. Share your stories, let your voice be heard, and inspire others with your journey.